What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew. We are here Friday morning, Football Friday, with my host, my co-host, not a guest host, my co-host, Teresa Branch, Airflow Filter Services.
Yay!
Right?
Good morning, I know.
Yeah, good morning. We've kind of been, like, last week and the week before, I think something happened with audio or something the week before. Last week we were going to do something, but here we are.
We're here, yeah.
We finally got it on track.
Yes,
so
we're
a little bit later today because we're doing the Football Fridays where we went to Templeton, we went to Atascadero, and now the Morning Brew on Fridays is a little bit later.
Yeah.
So, but we had a lot of good times and fun doing that. So.
That's good. I'm glad.
So tell me, what's been happening down at Airflow Filter Services?
Lots of oil being sold, lots of recycled oil coming in. I just did my quarterly report of recycled oil that we send into the state, and I told JR, I was like, "Are you sure this is right?" And it's probably one of the highest amounts that we've had in a really long time. So people are bringing in their oil. They're bringing, a lot, I guess, but. So yeah, we're having a lot of people come in and bring that, which is great. I'm glad they're bringing it to us instead of doing something they shouldn't be doing with it. You know what I mean? So
what do you think they get? What do you think they use that? I mean, what's the oil recycled into?
I guess some of it that's actually decent. I guess they use it they burn it off and use it for something. Other stuff
like make diesel fuel, or
Jared told me one time, and I asked him, because I think you asked me this before, and I totally was like, oh yeah, I'm going to know this answer next time you ask me. Do I remember? No, I don't. But then the other stuff, they send out, and they just burn it. And then that's it with that. So, but yeah, he told me, oh my gosh, it's going to drive me nuts. But yeah, so a lot of the bad stuff, they just burn off. And because you can't do anything with it, so
I feel like you guys would be good candidates for those fire heaters, that they would put in like the old vineyards, and there's a name for it. I can't remember the name, but it's basically a big flue, and then you can put oil.
Oh, to keep the frost down.
Yeah,
yes,
there's a name for it, and I can't remember why I can't think of it.
And they're like kind of taller above like all the grapes kind of thing.
Yeah, and they got the slats, and so it's to keep everything warmer, for the frost and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I feel like you guys would be good candidates for having one of those things.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Harold Hearn said maybe pharmaceuticals. God, I can't talk today. Pharmaceuticals, maybe. Everything's in oil, right? We
Probably.
have oil on our clothes, our shoes, our hats, our eyes.
Maybe.
Everywhere.
Oh, that's interesting.
But
I don't know if
but yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So a lot of oil coming in, a lot of new oil going out. So yeah, there's lots of stuff going in. I know JR just got this huge order of fittings, fitting for hydraulic hoses. So lots of those. I mean, yesterday morning was a lot of hydraulic hoses being made. It was one after another. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, lots of those going in. I mean, it's just busy. It just happened. So.
But you guys have a lot of. I mean, you guys have regular filters, like
correct,
like regular just car filters. You got air filters,
oil filters.
Oil filters. I mean, you got the whole gamut of everything. I mean, it's basically it's one of those gyms. It's we talk about this before, to where it's kind of like you don't know it's there, but there's, when you walk into it, it goes, oh man, I didn't know that, there's all these different oils, all these different, fittings, all these different, everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
I mean, it comes down to, we have even microfiber towels that people will buy in the bulk, or rags, just the blue shop rags, I mean, it comes down to everything. So, and it's awesome for us because you can walk in there and say JR's at the counter. You'll just tell him, hey, I have this truck, blah, 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 blah. And he just like, okay, and just goes off and gets your stuff. Like, he just knows. They just know. They know what you need. And that, to me, that's what's great, is that you don't have to do this research and this and that. And they just know, and they're there.
Because you have everybody sectioned in your computer system with, Bob Jones,
exactly.
Cal whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, like, say someone
pretty
came
good.
in and did something 5 years ago, and they're like, "Hey, 5 years ago, I got blah 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 blah," and Jared could go back and he can find it, and there you go, and just gets the same thing. But and then too, like Jared, I'm gonna give him a great compliment.
JR, turn it up, JR.
He just knows. Like it, I cannot believe some of the info that he knows. It's incredible.
He's a mathematical number guy.
It just surprises me, and it shouldn't surprise me because I've been with the man for a while, but it just like. He just knows it. And it's just like, gosh, how do you remember? Like, how do you remember that filter number? Like,
right.
all those different filter numbers. Like, I'll be inputting invoices, and I'm like, hey, like, I'll give him, like, a Napa number, which we cross over to, like, a Wix number or something, and he'll just know it. Where I have to go on the computer, type it in, do this. I could just call over to him, and he's like, it's blah, 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 So it amazes me. So, which is great for customer service because he just knows it.
But he's also been there for 20
whatever years,
yeah. And now, taking it over as the owners.
It makes sense.
And that's again, that's where the knowledge, that's where the local, customer service is, and that's what you want versus going into, a store, going into an auto parts store, and you have a kid there that has no idea. They're just there because they need a job.
Exactly.
And they're like, hey, I need this. They're like, I don't know if we got those.
Yeah, exactly.
So and that's what's cool about the small town, small town local business.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
So there you go, JR. We're going to go ahead and cut this reel for you, and you can just replay it, put it on your Facebook as a reel and all that stuff.
She complimented me.
Compliments of the week for JR from Teresa.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
So we got Football Friday.
Football Friday.
So pretty exciting.
Yes.
You gonna go to the game tonight?
I will be at the game tonight, of course.
Now we haven't talked since they played at Atascadero. Did you go to the Atascadero game?
I did. It was so packed.
Was that amazing?
It was a great game.
It was a very good game.
I have to be honest with you. Yes, I wanted Templeton to win, but I kind of didn't care who won because it was just a great game. Totally. Like it was just an amazing game. There was amazing catches. That one was it that game, that catch that was in the corner there?
No,
that's not.
That was the game.
Okay.
That was the game.
But
before.
anyways, there was some great plays, and there was some great things, and you could see watching the kids on the field, you could see that we've played against each other for years. Like it was just like.
Or even play with each other.
Or play with each other, yeah. So it was just awesome to see. Like you could see them helping each other up. You could see them, you know what I mean? So it was just a great game all around. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'd never seen that many. Like I said, we were just there with Coach Cooper in Atascadero, and I've never seen that many people in the opponent side, ever. Yeah, I mean, there was all the stands were filled, and even the stands behind in the old softball field, they had people in that one too. So I mean, that was just an amazing. They even had the far side gate, the east side gate open, for tickets and stuff.
I know.
So that was pretty cool. But tonight, so we got Templeton and Morro Bay. So this is the big clash of the coast.
Yep.
Which Coach Crow, filled us in this morning on the whole trophy, how it started, who made it, and it's a pretty cool local rivalry as well.
Yeah, I remember. Oh gosh, I remember what year it was, but we played in Morro Bay and we won. And so the kids, I mean, the boys were just celebrating and like holding it up, and it was cool. So I don't know if I went to the game last year when we played Morro Bay, but it'll be cool that Templeton wins it again.
One thing they don't have at games anymore is the whole where the team comes up the night before and does something.
Like a rally?
No, they come in. They come and do.
Oh, you mean like the mascot kind of thing or whatever?
Yeah, they come and take Ernie the Eagle.
Yes.
Or they go and
do
take the goat.
Type
stuff.
Yeah.
Or hang the goat from the tree. Something like that.
Yeah, they probably get in a lot of trouble. That's why.
Well, I think they I know over the years there was one year that and I can't remember who it was, but they came and put Roundup in the field, on the grass, and they put in,
their letter or
something. I forget what it was.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
And that was a big controversy because Roundup. I mean, that's years.
Yeah.
That's not just like spray paint. Grass grows
whatever.
out.
We'll mow it and
Right.
But that was.
But Coach Crow was telling us about some other stuff. That the kids were doing last year. So, but it's all in good fun.
It is. It is.
I mean, I would hate to see people take things really that hard. It's not like really. Like, I want to really hurt you. Some kids take it a little too far.
Yeah, it's all in school spirit.
Yeah, it's totally in school spirit. But but nobody does that anymore.
No, they don't.
So I don't know if we talked about this last time, but the Joneses up on the hill, they have the tea.
Oh, yeah.
And I have this video, and I keep saying this. I'm gonna find it again. But there's like years of paint on that tee.
Wow.
From, of course, the Templeton, painting it white, painting it green.
Of course.
or when, San Luis came here, Coast Union came here. So there's all these different colors. There's red, there's black, there's yellow.
Funny.
There's some orange. But it's just like, and it's that
thick
paint that's like,
yeah.
It's probably toxic.
Yeah.
There's probably, like, if a kid eats it, he's going to probably die. But it's just thick, the whole tea is just thick.
Oh, how funny.
Of just all these different
Yeah.
paint. But he talked about, gave us a little bit of a, history path of, where he would come out and they'd hear, chattering and, San Luis was up there painting the tea.
Got it. Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just, you don't hear of any of that kind of stuff anymore.
No, I'm pretty sure they don't do it anymore because probably afraid of being caught and what's going to happen,
They're lazy.
Or that.
I think they're lazy.
I don't know. I just think
maybe.
that
I don't know.
tradition died. I just think over the years, I think the tradition of, that kind of play just kind of, maybe somebody went completely sideways one year and they got really busted. They're like, hey, we're not going to do that.
Spoiled it for everybody.
Well, not so much spoiled, but just, maybe I don't know. But I'd like to see that tradition come back. I'd like to see where they go and, take the pirate from Morro Bay and keep them in their, house for the night and don't give them back until the end of the game.
Yeah.
Or, come over and take the mascot, Ernie the eagle.
The eagle.
Take off with the head, and, run and jump. Remember, I always liked the streakers.
Oh.
Remember, there was a streaker a few years back when we played.
Oh, I
when I think my
remember.
boys
Yes,
were playing. That was awesome.
I remember that. Yeah.
Literally, I mean, I just seen this guy do a vertical over the fence, buck ass naked, right there towards the freeway, and he ran into the river area.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they ever caught that guy.
Oh, probably not.
Was that when Lauren was chasing him?
Huh?
Was that when Lauren was chasing him? Lauren Ramos?
That was.
Remember that? And Lauren was like, I'll get you.
What that was like 3 or 4 years ago,
That was
right?
last year.
Was that last
That
year?
was last year, dude.
Oh, I don't remember that
that's
one.
how-
Yeah.
Well, there must have been another one.
I'm like, man, that was like 15 years ago.
We're going streaking.
That was last year.
Oh my God.
And
I
Lauren,
say all three of us should go streaking tonight and have Lauren chase us down.
Oh my
What do you
gosh.
think?
no way,
No,
way.
no way.
no way,
Too cold.
no way, man. I think that would be. Let somebody else do that.
Yeah.
Somebody else can do that.
Get one of the
streaking.
kids to do it.
Dang
I'm
it.
sure they will.
Yeah, we'll hire somebody else out of the area.
I was getting really excited. Sorry.
Hire one of those jackass guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
right?
go out there and of course they don't come back. We'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
What's up,
probably
North
get in
County?
trouble
Hired a
anyway.
streaker. Okay, perverts, all that stuff. Great. All right. Hey, so it's 8:40. So let's take a break. Let's go to commercial, and we got some stuff to chat about.
Right.
We've got Lori Bryant calling in with
Yep.
SLO County News,
All right.
and we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Atascadero.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, Friday morning, this Friday football edition. And my co-host, Teresa Branch.
Yeah.
We are talking all things North County.
North County.
Yeah.
Yep.
And airflow filter services.
North County, yeah.
And how we can have a streaker
Streakers.
at the game.
At the game.
Yeah. So Teresa's going to sing the national anthem.
Oh,
and then
Jesus.
during the
And a
national
streak.
anthem, we're going to have a streaker. Huh?
I don't know, Randy.
Yeah, I think so. Let's bring the PA system down.
Oh,
we've got it.
geez.
We've got our own
Oh,
PA
geez.
system with football. Let's bring it down, and you can sing the national anthem.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
I feel
All right,
bad for
let's.
everybody.
All right, I'll be
A
down.
streaker with an American flag just flying down the field.
Yeah,
Yeah, fantastic.
there you go. Well, we got Lori Bryant on the line with
That's right.
Slow County News, and we're going to hear about all the stuff happening in the North County. Lori, good morning.
Nope, not there.
Lori there?
Lori,
Lori.
hello.
Oh, maybe I should unmute her.
Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Maybe I should
Okay.
unmute her.
Good job, Randy.
Yeah. Our audio issues are
First mute me.
detrimental this morning to our success. Lori, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
We are doing great, great. What is happening here in the North
everything-
County?
It's looking good. Everything's looking good. Is it going to be toasty today? I don't know. Do you need a rain jacket today? I don't know.
I know, right? It's,
All the advisories are off. It sounds like it's looking good on the freeway anyway. And I have to report from yesterday. There was a couple of accidents, nothing big, and everything's looking good.
what? How did the whole shakeout thing play out? Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything about it other than what we did.
Well, I was sitting in my living room, and my phone started talking to me, and I thought I was in another dimension. But other than that, it was fine. It sounded like everybody did real good. If you have my app, it can get a little spooky at times, but it sounds like everything went real well. Don't forget, we have a very high chance of deer coming in because of the heat. So be careful when you're. And then football tape. We got football all over the place.
Yep, we got football tonight, and we're ready to. Friday Night Lights is what we look forward to, and it's gonna be a warm night.
Where's the streaker gonna be?
It's gonna be a warm night.
Yeah, it will be. Another one.
I'll
It's
get Lori to streak.
definitely, no doubt.
Definitely. Get her some
No,
brandy.
hell no.
Get her
You
some
don't want to
brandy
see
and
my
some-
white self running down the field.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I cussed. Oh, sorry. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. That's not anything to look at. Trust me. But I will listen to Teresa sing. So
Yeah,
Oh
see,
my God.
It's- everybody wants to hear you sing the national anthem.
Thank you.
That's all you told us. Remember, we had that little bit that you gave us a little bit there at the beginning, and
my
now
goodness.
that's
right.
where all of our viewers came from and our
Oh,
followers.
From me singing?
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull
Yeah,
that off, and
absolutely.
we're gonna put that on a reel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get you to sing legitimately the national anthem at one of our next big
some game.
Oh my god.
one of our next big broadcasts.
Oh, wonderful.
Like maybe the
That's right.
Sheriff Rodeo,
That's right.
maybe maybe
You
we
can do
get
it,
the
Teresa. I know you
Oh
can.
my goodness, it's funny.
I'm gonna like root you on all the way. And if you do that, I will tape it and I will put it on Slow County News.
Oh my
I
God.
promise.
Oh, great.
Oh, there you go. Okay, all right,
my
challenge
God.
accepted.
Oh my gosh. I will say this is not on my bucket list.
Hey, you better start practicing.
Oh my
You don't know until you
It's
know.
a great Friday, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and there's so much to do this weekend. So have fun doing it, and just be safe. Let's do that.
Yes, ma'am. You as well. Have a great weekend, and we will talk to you on Monday.
I'm gonna come in and do an interview with Teresa. Just fun.
All right.
Perfect.
Oh my
Works for me.
All right.
All right.
You guys have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Lori Bryant, Slow County News, 29,000 followers and growing.
Growing.
Yeah, speaking of stuff going on this weekend, not only we got football, we got the FFA tractor
Yeah,
pulls.
tractor pull this weekend.
So, and it's the first time that they're doing it on a Saturday, or on a Sunday.
Sunday.
They've always done them on Saturdays, which because I always couldn't go, but this year it's
Yeah.
the first year that they're doing it on a Sunday.
Yeah.
and they moved it. Let's see, where's my Templeton
A
here?
reason they moved it.
Yeah, they moved it from Cheeseboro. Cheeseboro. How do you say that?
Cheeseboro.
Cheesebro? Cheesebro?
Chesbro.
Chesbro.
Like Chesbro? What's up, Chesbro? Chesbro. But they moved that from there to
Santa Margarita.
Santa Margarita Ranch, and they did that I think the last year.
I believe last year they moved it there too.
And it's
Correct.
probably, I think it also had to do with something, probably parking and everything as well. But I think I heard it also had to do with like concessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just a bigger area or,
For them to have.
licensed or zoned
Probably
or something.
because it started getting so big, and their place was only so much, and so yeah, probably because it's just getting busier, so they just need more room. So
Yeah, and I really feel bad about that because I wish we could have had them on, but during football season, I literally live day to day, and my wife still is like, "Oh, we're gonna do something on Sunday. I hope we don't, have or we're gonna have hangovers." I'm like, "Why are we having hangovers?" Well, that was the first thing. I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Cause we're partying on Saturday." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "What's Sunday?" She's like, "The tractor pools." I'm like, "Oh."
yeah.
So, but anyways, so this Saturday, the Templeton FFA tractor pool is going to be held at the Santa Margarita Ranch. Doors open at noon. 1 p.m. Santa Margarita Ranch. There will be food, beverages, Barrel House Brewing. Proceeds will go to scholarships and putting on the FFA conferences and events. If a student has directed you there, put their name in the comment box if you buy tickets online, because they probably get some sort of kudos. And then children 5 and under get in free to the tractor pools.
Awesome.
So I believe the tickets are only like $10.
Yeah, they're not very much.
Yeah, $10 for the tickets. And I mean, I don't know about you, but tractor pools, I love tractor pools.
I love tractor pulls.
And I know there's a huge tractor pull circuit on the West Coast. And I'm assuming that we're going to see the Cal Poly tractor.
Probably.
I would really like, since Templeton's doing this, I would really like to see Templeton build a tractor. I'd like to see all 3 schools. I'd like to see Templeton, Tascadero, and Templeton.
To build a tractor.
Does Templeton have an automotive class?
I don't think so.
No.
At least I've never heard of.
I know Tascadero
I got
has.
breaking news though.
What's
I
that?
found out why they changed the venue.
Oh.
Why?
From Kyle. Kyle says because of insurance issues.
Oh.
Their insurance.
Oh yeah, because Coast Pipe is a big supporter of it as well, I think.
Yeah. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate that.
Insurance.
Yeah, we can always count on Kyle. Kyle is like a
Yeah.
dictionary.
No, I know. That's
Good
great.
morning, Kathy Babcock, Anna Hernandez, and Harold Hearn.
Awesome. Good
Yeah,
morning.
guys, thanks for tuning in. Our Friday edition at 8 o'clock or 8:15
Yeah.
instead of 7:30. So
Yeah, cocktail hour almost.
yeah.
Yeah, we're getting closer.
Almost.
Get closer.
Yeah, but I'm-
hey, and Harold Hearn said smudge pot. Remember the conversation?
Smudge, yes.
Smudge
Thank
pot.
you, thank
Smudge
you.
pot, yeah.
Yes, that's what the smudge pot is called.
Yeah.
When you
Oh,
put
for
the
the
oil
bigger
in.
Smudge pot.
Oh, got it.
Now we
Okay.
got it. Now we got
Yeah.
it.
Thank you. Woohoo.
And so, you can only really find them. I know the Christmas tree farm down in Napomo,
Okay.
right there off the freeway. They sell them, as they start getting, bad.
Oh,
But I don't know anybody where you can buy them brand new.
That's
You can only
interesting.
buy them like really they're junk.
Yeah.
By the time that you get them, you probably
Yeah.
have to do some your own,
Your own work on them or something.
yeah, bandaging up. But the smudge pot,
Smudge
I,
pot.
Pot.
I know my buddy Paulie Crop. He had one, and that was the first time I really saw one like in play. And it was during Halloween, and it was over there, where the old sales yard used to be. And he was some sort of like old Indian villain. It was really scary looking.
Okay.
He was like, his face was red, and he looked all, how Paul
Yeah.
he takes Halloween to like a whole different level on his
Another level.
costumes. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
It's like, every year, we sit there and go, okay, what's Paul going to be? Because
Yeah.
he just like,
Yeah.
he spends all day. But anyways, the way that he had this, and he can make this thing go, blow up, fire up the
yeah.
top. Kids, running from there because he looks freaky. He's
He was
scaring
scary.
me. And then he does that, and these kids just
Oh
lose their
my
mind. They take off
gosh.
running down the street.
That is too funny.
Yeah, but a smudge pot. Those things
Smudge
are really
pot.
cool.
Did you only use it for Halloween?
No. It's a big undertaking. I mean, this
Yeah.
thing, because they're a little crickety.
Yeah.
So they're better to be just like placed in one spot
Got it.
and not really moved
moved
a
from
lot.
there, yeah.
Because I think they're made out of like a really thinner metal.
Got it.
Type.
Yeah.
But anyways, so Smudge Pop, thank you for that,
that's
because you can put, like I said, your oils in there and diesel fuel, throw in there, but most people put like the recycled oil in there.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
there you go. If you need oil for your Smudge Pot, can you give out oil?
I don't think I can give out oil. I don't know.
What?
I'm pretty sure we can't.
Okay. Well, if you know JR and you need
Maybe, well,
oil
like-
for your Smudge Pot,
Like sneaky some.
there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah. So Templeton FFA tractor pools on Sunday. You don't want to miss this. But wouldn't that be cool if Tascadero and
Yeah.
Templeton and Paso
Yeah, and then they
made
compete.
their own tractors?
Yeah, it would be cool. Actually, it would be great. I think.
And now that would be something that everybody could jump on board with. Like I said, Tascadero. I know Tascadero has an automotive class and program. Not sure about Paso. I would think so, just
Yeah.
because they're so big.
Yeah.
And Templeton has their welding,
Yeah, they
ag,
have
so
that,
have a
yeah.
little bit. But I think all the kids with their parents and stuff like that, I think they could figure out a way
to have one.
weld up the frame and make a tractor to
Probably.
participate.
I'm gonna see why not. Yeah.
So I'm going to challenge Templeton to participate in their own tractor pool next year.
It could be a project.
There you go,
There's their
project
grade.
auction.
There you go. Their
Build
whole
a
year.
tractor for the tractor
Just make
pool.
that their project the whole year, and there you go. That's
100%.
it. Yeah.
So Eric, what else
go.
we got?
We got Paso Robles Library.
Paso Robles Library.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
Let's just pull the slide up. Here you go. Oh, the wreath.
Oh yeah. Okay, the Christmas.
Yeah.
So
Garlands.
craft a Christmas garland with the Paso Robles City Library. So the Paso Robles City Library has announced that the next library adult craft will be featured a Christmas garland. The program offers a valuable opportunity for individuals aged 16 and above to enhance their crafting abilities by engaging in creative projects. Crafters looking to participate in this event should register between November 3rd and November 17th. The supply pickup event is scheduled for December 16th from 6 to 7 in the Paso Robles City Library conference room. During the session, registered participants will receive both instructions and necessary supplies to create a felt Christmas garland. The craft project focuses on simple sewing techniques, making it suitable for individuals ranging from beginners to those with intermediate crafting skills. There you go.
All right.
And to let you know, the library is open in Paso Robles from 9 to 7. Did you know Templeton has a library?
Uh-huh.
Have you been there?
No.
Really?
Have I been in the library?
The new
Did
one?
I go in the library? No, I
Do they have
haven't
books
been
in
in the
there?
library. Uh-huh.
They do?
Yeah, it's right there. It's right by the high school, right
Do
on
they
the
have
corner.
books in the library?
But everything's online now, even school.
Yeah, they do a lot of, they do a bunch of things. They do like a story time. They have this, I believe they have this gentleman that comes in and he reads, and they do a bunch of things actually. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's small. I mean it's not this gigantic building or anything, but it's small. But it's a place. It's a library, So instead of them being, because they used to be at the rec center or whatever, they used to be in there and just use a little bit of the
After they
corner.
closed the one at the school, because they used to have one at the high school.
A
They had
library.
Oh yeah, they had a big one. It was right there off to the right side as you walk up to the. Well, now there's a building. There's buildings there, but before they had that big grass area where they put all the buildings there.
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, right there was the like right as you walk into the quad.
Okay, well, I don't
To
know
the
how
right
long
side.
ago that was, but that's when
Like
they
3
created
years
the
ago.
they created the book room, and then they moved to Templeton Rec, and they were in there just a little corner, and then once they got enough money they did the building. So yeah,
Interesting. I was always wondering what the library, because everything's digital. Everything's on your iPads and your computers.
yeah. But there's something about a book though, like actually sitting and reading a book.
You read books?
I don't read very often, but I have been reading. Actually, this is funny. I have it in my car, so when I'm waiting for kids, I sit there and read. So it's just my chance of reading. I don't know.
What book are you reading right now in your car? I mean, unless you can't tell us on.
No,
I don't
no,
Daniel Steele or something like that. We don't need none of that
I
stuff.
don't even remember the name of it. It's something that my mom gave me. Like it's kind of these like mystery crime kind of books. So it's I for the life of me don't even know the name. But I just started
like
reading
what was
it.
that? Drew
Barrymore?
No, it was
the
I know
author.
what you're talking about.
Barry Hardy, Jerry Moore, something. I
Something
did not
that.
have a stroke.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's something. But it's a pretty good book. I'm only on like chapter 3 or something. But yeah, no. But there is something. There's something about reading a book, you know. And I rather, and like for my little one, I rather have books for him than him going on, you know.
Oh,
teaching
100%.
on an iPad or something. And Tristan too. Tristan, I've had to have him read more and more and more just to get his reading, you know, better. So he's been really good about it this year. So he's reading a book every night, and there's just something about that. I don't know.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. Yes,
There you
thank
go.
you.
I'm glad I thought about that with no help at all on social media.
Good job, Eric.
Right, I'm gonna go back through the comments.
We're gonna make sure that Kyle didn't tell you.
Kyle makes me smarter every day.
But I think, but you're reading your books helps you to, you know, it's like you focus. You know, I mean,
Correct,
obviously you
yes.
can't be doing other stuff while you're reading.
Oh,
it.
no.
And that's, I think that's why I don't read, because I think about it. My brain's doing.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about
so
something
many
else,
things.
even when I'm reading it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then I don't retain
Yeah.
what I get.
But that's why I read. That's why I read in the car when I'm waiting for kids, because I'm literally just sitting there. You know what I mean? So I can actually concentrate on reading the book. So, and I get quite a bit, you know, read in the car. So.
Might have to check out the library. Pop in there.
Yeah.
What are Templeton Library? What are their days open?
Every day.
They're open every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
From 4 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Really?
Yeah.
4 a.m.
No, at 4 a.m.
Yeah, go there
It's
at
gonna
4
be
a.m. You should do a
think it's 4
live
a.m.,
there.
but
Randy, just go there and do a live at 4 a.m.
Yeah, but like I said, they have like story time and, you
Huh.
know, a bunch of the, you know, little kids, daycares and stuff like that come in.
Oh, I
and
bet the
stuff
middle
too.
school or the preschool schools, like
Probably
they
the
walk over there,
preschools
do
and
their
stuff walk over there.
their
Mhm.
walk over there and do some.
Exactly.
That's cool.
So,
That's
yeah.
cool. Let's see, Eric. What else we got?
Oh, did we talk about Pioneer Day winners yesterday?
You know what? We did not, but I can't open that for some reason.
Okay. Porn and weapons.
Porn and weapons.
Did we talk about porn and weapons?
I'm pretty sure you talked about porn and
Yeah, we
weapons.
did talk about
okay.
porn and weapons, but that's a great that's a great story
Dude,
headline.
That is
Okay.
a great
Porn
title.
and weapons.
That is a
Right here on What's Up North
great
County.
title.
You heard it here first.
heard it here first.
Zubu.
Zubu. That
Zubu?
wait, yeah, that's old.
Okay.
Wait, actually, no. But I don't have that either. My God,
You
we're
are-
great. We're great
Let's
with
just
our
talk
morning.
about life. Randy, how are you feeling today?
We're talking. I'm feeling great.
What?
I'm feeling great. We got, like I said, it's Football Friday. I made it to the week. We got, games tomorrow
Yep.
for youth football.
Yep.
I'm excited about that. I'm excited about watching, football tonight.
What about the upset last night?
Jaguars.
The Jags?
Jags,
I
yeah.
took the Jaguars last
you?
night. I did. I
So,
was like, they're gonna beat the Saints.
so evidently, our local kid that's playing with the Jags got some screen time last night.
Nice.
So I guess Elijah Cooks got in the game.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
yeah, so that's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Local boy makes the team, and not in the top depth, but he makes it onto the field. And
Got further than we
but
all got.
hey, once they start throwing to that kid, that's like that kid, that Kane Cooks from Atascadero. I mean, these Cooks kids are now, they're tall, they're lengthy, they're fast, they're very, very athletic. And like I said, I mean, Cooks being a rookie and made the roster.
Yeah.
Nobody thought he was going to make the roster. Even listening in preseason, you hear all these commentators. Jaguars are deep in their receivers. I think seven receivers. Which typically teams don't carry
That
7
many,
receivers,
yeah.
and he made it. They were all thinking that that's a couple of the other kids were going to make it, and Elijah Cooks made it. So
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
but yeah,
Let's just plug Zubu real quick because
pop it in there, of course.
So
Yeah,
it's
City of
gonna be-
Atascadero.
Yeah, October 28th is when it is. Thanks, Kyle.
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah, here let me get to that because that's
Big deal. I want to go.
huh?
I want to go to it.
Yeah, I love the The Zubu. So the
Zubu.
Charles, let me see. You keep it right there. Keep talking. Charles Paddock Zoo, Zubu.
Zubu.
Who keeps calling me? Somebody keeps calling me. Here we go. So this is $16 a person. It's October 28th from 5 to 8:30 p.m. So dress in your not so scary costumes. So they don't want scary people. They don't want like Paul Crop can't go there. But dress in your not so scary costumes and come to the zoo ready for fun. Activities include carnival style games and trinket prizes. A little candy is given out at the exit by your friends from Pure Pediatric Dentistry. Boo Zoo is a yearly event at the Charles Paddock Zoo. $16 per person. Members $15. Members are $15, and ages 2 and under are free. So you can visit Atascadero.com for more information and go check it out. And I just took my grandson to the zoo a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I finally found out what a bearcat is. Eric and I was talking about this several weeks ago about going, okay, we know what a greyhound is. 'Cause we're trying to figure like the dog pound in Atascadero. We got, the Eagle's Nest in Templeton. It's like a bearcat. What's a bearcat? Is it a bear? And so the Atascadero Zoo has a bearcat.
So what is it?
It's like a cat, but a bear.
With a possum tail and a...
Yeah. And it's just a really long tail. It kind of looks like a it's like a mixture of a bunch of different things. Like
really?
Yeah, like a you just have to see it.
Okay. I'll have to go. I'll take the
it doesn't
baby.
It's not a bear.
Okay.
You know,
well,
it's not a cat.
It's a bear.
You know,
Okay.
it's like a bear and a cat like mated. And they came out with this bear cat. I mean, really, that's what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's really funny.
I can only
Okay.
imagine the bear
Yeah.
and the cat mating right now.
Yeah, it's like a meerkat, with a lion.
A meerkat and a lion?
Yeah. It's just. Anyways, they have two of them there. They have two of them there, and then they also have a panda, a golden panda, that doesn't look anything like a panda bear, but it's the golden panda bear,
A golden panda?
and it's small.
Not a red panda?
Red panda, sorry.
Okay.
Yes, red panda. I'm terrible at this,
That's
but
all right.
anyways.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so we watched him, which obviously I guess it's not even the same family,
no.
but it looks like a big furry cat. And so it's funny because we were watching him, and they have the bear cat, they have the golden panda, or the red panda. There was some sort of like deer antler thing, in there.
Okay.
I guess they have the things up there. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that until like
After.
several passes into the zoo.
Yeah.
But with this red panda, he would just do laps, and then he'd cruise over there, and he'd go to this rock, and he'd rub his butt. He would itch his butt, and he'd take off and go
Gosh,
back
that's
around,
funny. Yeah.
itch his butt.
Yeah.
So I mean, I thought that was amusing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's
But
too funny.
between the big lion, the big tiger. Now that one was pretty freaky.
Yeah.
So that one, he was pacing right in front,
Oh,
of us.
really?
Yeah, that was really cool.
So many times I've gone and it's asleep. Like it just lays there, and you're like, come on, tiger, do something. You know what I mean?
we feel that we got there at the right time because it was
Really?
in the morning. I
Okay.
think we got there like at 10ish.
Yeah.
And so they were like feeding.
Oh,
so
got it. Okay.
the tiger was up, the panda was out.
Yeah.
Everything was moving. Everything
Yeah.
was cruising around.
Going,
So,
okay.
but I know what you're talking about. Normally
Yeah,
you go there,
it's
you're like,
just
hey,
like,
or whatever.
Do something.
Jackass.
Yeah.
But he cruised. He did laps for probably about an
Wow.
hour, and then we were
Yeah.
over there looking at the monkeys or something. You could hear them. Roar. Oh yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, it was pretty cool. And
Yeah.
you could just see everybody scurrying over there.
Go over
and-
to see. Yeah.
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 But the Charles Paddock Zoo is one of those zoos that are again something local that we forget about. That is such a cool
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
Like I said, my grandson was like, he was just sitting there amazed. He liked the parrots.
Yeah.
They have the big parrots in the back.
Yeah.
The meerkats, they're like coming right there, digging.
Dig. Mm-hmm.
And then of course the lion, the lion or the tiger.
Yeah.
No elephants.
No elephants.
They got the monkey. The monkey did a crap right in front of us on his little swing,
Yeah.
and he's one of those spider monkeys.
Yeah.
And so you got to watch out for those things. 'Cause they'll grab that
Like,
thing and fling
throw
them.
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
they're like
yeah.
they're like prisoners.
Yeah. And then they got the big old, is it the porcupines? The big old porcupines. Did you see those? No.
Yeah, they have a porcupine.
They do.
there.
They
right?
do. They.
Yeah, so the last time we were there, we were going, and I was reading the thing, and it says like when they turn around at you and their
They shoot 'em?
quills kind of go out like that, it's because they're kind of pissed. Well, the thing came, turned around at us, and kind of like I was like, oh hell no! I was like,
Right?
I'm out. I am not being anywhere near this porcupine.
Yeah, that's their
But
defense system.
Yeah,
how would they
so-
shoot those things out?
I have no idea. I don't want to be around one. I was like, let's go. We like my daughter and I think my daughter was with me at the moment, and we're like, oh, I'm out. So, but yeah, those are kind of cool. They're huge, actually. They're like,
Yeah, there's some
really
sort of
big.
porcupine type things that was up on. Maybe those were porcupines, but they were smaller. They weren't.
Oh, okay.
But they were like up on the trees.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. These ones were pretty big, I thought. But yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that zoo. It's
Yeah, the
fun.
zoo is really cool.
Yeah.
And they got the park. The park's really bitchin'. You got the lake that's full. That's it's just a cool setting, cool
Yeah.
everything. They have the playground
Yep.
for the kids. And then they're rebuilding the decking into the lake. So
Okay.
they're rebuilding the dock.
Oh, got it,
their
got
little
it.
dock thing
Yeah.
is only like 50 years old.
Yeah, so they need to redo
so they're
it.
redoing that.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool, inviting place to go hang out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just one of those other things that's you forget.
Yeah, and you can go. Can't you go paddleboarding or something on there?
Yeah, they got the little bikes.
Yeah,
the little bike
yeah.
pedals.
Yeah,
You used to be able to do like the canoes. I don't know if you can do the
do
canoes
that
in there
anymore.
anymore.
I don't
Canoe.
know. Yeah.
Huh?
A canoe.
Yeah.
Get the canoe. Yeah.
Canoeing, yeah.
able
So,
to.
anyways, the Boo at the Zoo, October 28th. Go check it out. It obviously benefits Charles Paddock Zoo, which is one of the country's
Top three.
they're like there's 200
Top
or
five.
250 accredited zoos across the country, and Charles Paddock Zoo is one of
Awesome.
those.
It's awesome,
So,
man.
What else we got, Eric?
We do. We were.
We got a commercial. We got to go to a commercial.
You want to go to a commercial?
Yeah, let's go to a commercial, and then we'll come back and we'll wrap all this up for a Football Friday. So we'll be right back to the Morning Brew.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Veux-tu danser avec moi?
Brew, Friday morning, and we are wrapping up our morning edition. We started a little late this morning, but we were able to go out to Atascadero, go out to Templeton, and hopefully we can go out to Paso next week and bring them into it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So, and looks like their home games tonight is in Templeton, and Tascadero celebrating their homecoming.
Okay.
They're against Cabrillo tonight, and Paso is on the road to Napomo.
Okay.
So if you want to catch some local football, you got Templeton or you got a Tascadero.
Tascadero.
And man, Tascadero 8-0 right now. I mean, they are just slaughtering.
They're just killing it.
Actually, I shouldn't say slaughtering. I give them obviously definitely big props. Templeton played them really, really close. I mean,
Yes.
everybody has had really tight games.
Yes.
Tascadero, Templeton, everybody has really, had tight games,
Mm-hmm.
and it really comes down to, a mistake or a,
Yep.
or a coverage drop or,
Yep.
or a missed tackle or something like that. But I mean, if you want to watch some like good football, I mean, there's nothing like going to a local, your community, like Coach Crow said this morning, your community football
Yeah,
team.
your high school football team.
And cheering
Yeah.
them on.
Yeah.
So,
Which is
and
awesome.
Templeton has probably the best tri-tip sandwiches
course.
anywhere.
Of course.
Okay,
Yes,
and I'll
that's
go
true.
against, Dickey's Barbecue. Templeton tri-tip sandwiches are they're worth just driving here, paying to get in to go buy your tri-tip
Yeah.
sandwich.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
And if anybody says differently, text us 805-391-4455 and tell me if you think you have the best tri-tip sandwiches, and we might have a head-to-head with Templeton Boosters against your tri-tip sandwich.
Wow,
And I will be the judge.
that is a challenge.
And I'll need 3 of them each to be the judge to make it legal and because first bite might not
Yeah.
be as good as the third,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Or the 10th.
Exactly. Yeah, or the second sandwich, you just got to make sure that you're doing that stuff. So now, do you go trick-or-treating?
We do.
Does Tristan, Jess, do they still trick-or-treat?
Jessie still goes trick-or-treating.
Does she dress up as a softball player?
No,
Okay.
no, she doesn't dress up as a softball player. She has never dressed up as a softball player. Well, actually, no, she's never dressed. No, last year she did. Only because we came from practice and it was super late, so she just didn't have the opportunity.
You're
to
like,
change,
trick-or-treat.
so-
Oh, you're a softball player this year. Oh.
So, but no, they dress up every year. So I know Tristan he changes his mind.
What's he gonna be this year?
Oh gosh, I don't know. He was talking about dressing up in like a suit and wearing a duck face, and I'm like, what is that? I don't know what it is, but who cares? I don't know. So yeah, that's what he's gonna do. I don't know what my daughter's gonna do. My son's gonna be Bluey. I don't know if you've heard the cartoon yet, but anyways.
Never heard of Bluey.
Oh, people out there, watch Bluey. It's great. It's a great cartoon. Adults love it. It's a great cartoon.
Is it like a Finding Nemo?
No, I mean they have like little episodes. It's on Disney Junior, so it's not like a movie or anything. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
a great. It's just a good. It's probably the most relatable cartoon I've ever seen. Like there's some things that happen.
It's like South Park.
Well, it's not like South Park. Okay, don't go that far. Oh
Okay,
my god.
I get it. I'm watching it.
I'm not letting my little 2-year-old watch South Park. But it's a funny little cartoon and it's very relatable. But anyway, so that's what the little one's gonna be. I think Jessie even talked about possibly getting like a Bluey onesie and just wearing that. So she thought it'd be cute to
Now, do
go
you
with
and
her
JR
brother.
dress up too and walk around?
We had like last year. Well, I should have given Eric a picture, but it's the cutest thing ever. Last year we did The Incredibles because my son looks like Jack on The Incredibles, a
You
little
do his head-
baby.
his
I
little-
did. I gave him a little mohawk. I gave him everything. He looked just like Jack on The Incredibles. And sometimes I say he acts like him when he gets all mad. So I'm like, that's instead of Jack, it's Jake. So yeah, Jared and I wore little Incredible shirts or whatever just to go with him because he was 1 or not even 1 yet. He wasn't even 1 yet. So it was fun. So this year I may not dress up because it's Bluey. So I don't know if
And
we'll do that one.
you guys probably get some trick-or-treaters. No?
I don't get a single trick-or-treater. It's very sad.
I know, kind of
It's so
because you're on
sad.
the main
That
road.
weird spot. Yeah. No trick-or-treaters ever.
I would figure that like in that whole complex.
No, even that right there on the next to us, they hardly get trick-or-treaters.
Really?
And then we'll go to houses there. There's hardly anybody that's giving out candy. So it's so sad. It's just everyone goes right there to the vineyards, or they go to what's the other ones? By the post office. People go there.
Oh yeah.
In all those houses
Yeah,
there.
Meadows.
So the Meadows, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's like that's it. They go there or there, and so I don't buy candy anymore. One
What
year
about
I bought,
is Cherry Meadows still a hot spot? That used to be a hot spot, and then it kind of transitioned over to the
yeah,
vineyards.
I'm trying to think. Is Cherry Meadows over there by like
Cherry Meadows is off of Los Tablas.
Okay, so they do. Some houses do. So because we've done that one before. So because it was by my in-laws' house, so the kids would just walk there. So yeah, they still have it a little bit, but it's not every house. Kind of like the vineyards is like everybody does it. But Cherry Meadows, there's a little bit, and it's a little safer because there's not that many people. So
Yeah. Halloween is what? The
20
Tuesday this
Tuesday.
year?
it's a Tuesday,
Is it a Tuesday?
I believe. Correct.
2 Tuesdays.
Yes.
So, and Halloween, like I said, I mean, where I live, we have never
No,
ever had
nobody.
I mean,
Correct.
somebody rings the doorbell, we
You're like,
go,
"What the heck?"
Is that a
Yeah.
our door? Anyways,
Yeah.
So we always go somewhere else, but like I said, with the kids, obviously not. out of, they don't trick or treat anymore.
Yeah, no.
So now we've been going to my daughter's house in Paso, and we just sit outside and and have cocktails
and
have the kids show up because they're in a pretty busy area of Paso. But you just see the kids. It's like what's the trend this year?
Yeah. What's the costume gonna be? Yes.
When Buzz and Woody, everybody, all the boys were Woody.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, my opinion, I think there's gonna be a lot of Barbies.
Probably.
Because of the Barbie movie.
Correct.
I think there's going to be, obviously, the kids that play football because a lot of them wear their football gear.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. I don't know what the boy costume could be.
I'm trying to think what was popular this year, but I have no idea. Like, there's no...
Old man eating ice cream?
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no idea. But yeah, you're right with the Barbie
wearing
movie.
a suit.
Yeah, but
Duck wearing a suit.
Duck wearing a suit.
There you go. You heard it here first. A duck wearing a suit. Oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me of that old movie. What was that movie called with
Harold
the
the
duck?
Duck.
Harold the Duck.
That was one of my favorites.
That was a great movie. That's what kind of reminds me of,
funny.
actually.
Harold the Duck.
You don't see that?
No, is that where he's a superhero?
That's
Oh my gosh, no.
Little shock of horror
No.
too. Like that's that whole era, right?
Yes, that whole era.
Yeah.
There's such great movies, but
Yeah.
if my kids watch those, they'd be like, "This is the stupidest thing ever." So
Nowadays.
yes. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
know.
you look at, remember Teen Wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, some of those movies nowadays, the kids it won't even grab their and keep their
No.
attention.
Like I tried getting my daughter to watch what is it, Killer Clowns or whatever. Do you guys remember that?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, she was like,
Is this a scary movie? You like scary movies,
it's
huh?
not really that scary.
You watched Friday the 13th. Did you go watch The Exorcist?
No, I didn't. I don't know. I don't like super scary movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like I can't do like the new It movie. Oh no. I was like this the whole time. So I watched 10 minutes of that damn movie because I was like this. Is he gone? Is he gone? Okay. Oh no, he's back. That was me. I couldn't do it. I just, that was too much for me. So
The Conjuring. That's another freaky movie.
creepy. Like
Even all the movies right now, like we were at Pioneer Day Parade last week and we walked by the movie theater and I'm like, what's the movie out? And like Taylor Swift, there's a movie Taylor Swift, and what's that all about?
It's not even a movie. It's just her concert.
Yeah.
It's literally a film of her concert, and that's it.
Really?
I swear to you, that's all it is.
And they have three showings of her, whatever you call those things. It's that popular?
It's all the Swifties going
Is
there.
it because she's dating, who is she dating?
Yeah, it's because her
Kelsey Kidder?
No.
Kelsey?
No, I think it's
Kelsey?
the other way around, bud. I think she's actually
Yes.
pumping him up.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree, and
Yeah.
her tickets for her concert are expensive, and it's cheaper to go watch in the theater. Even though I feel like that is the weirdest thing ever, because it's not the same thing, And like my
That is
daughter,
weird.
she's like, "Why am I going to go to a theater? I could just Google it or look it up on TikTok and find it all, or whatever."
Huh.
So, I don't know.
This generation's getting weirder and weirder.
I think I got to get going. My wife is calling me and telling me I have to go pick her up.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
All right.
I left her stranded.
Perfect. Well, good job. Well, all right. Well, it's 9:15 anyways. So,
yeah.
anyways,
All
we'll
right.
get out of here. Teresa, thanks for coming
Of
in.
course.
Thanks
Yeah.
for you guys' support of us.
course.
Thanks for being a
Yep.
part of our
Yep.
our show and our growth and everything that we're doing. And we'll have to get down there and check out some oil
Yeah.
and see how it works in the smudge pot.
Smudge pot.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a smudge pot when
We're
it gets
gonna
cold.
test
We're
this
gonna do
out.
some smudge potting, and we're gonna resell the recycled oil. There's another little
There
side
might
business.
be a market. I don't know.
There you go. Cool. Awesome. Well, we'll see you at the game
All
tonight.
right, we'll see you there.
Well, there you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in to our Friday edition of What's Up North County, and we appreciate you guys following us. Make sure you guys get over to YouTube and like and subscribe that, because we are going to be starting our new late night cocktail hour What's Up North County in the evenings in 2 weeks. So, and we're only going to be airing that on YouTube because we can say whatever we want. But anyways, guys, as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Cestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite and Pest Control, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Borehone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Pass Robles Furniture, and Airflow Filter Services, guys. Thanks again. We'll see you on Monday.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Veux-tu danser avec moi?
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.